my beautiful Scorpio friends. Welcome to Spirit Says So Tarot. This is your love reading, and we are going to start out by asking Spirit, is this reading for our beautiful Scorpios who are in a current love relationship? Do they have a love connection right now? Okay, I am getting a yes, thank you. Spirit, would you please validate this for us? Is there a new love connection coming in? Is this a new love connection for our beautiful Scorpios? And that is a no. Thank you very much, Spirit. So I will have the timestamp below for the actual start of the reading. I am going to shuffle through several beautiful decks and then begin the reading. Your time is valuable, so you certainly choose which direction you would like to go in. Spirit, please provide divinely guided messages for our lovely Scorpios. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear at the time of this love reading? What is going on with their current lover? What is happening? Good news, hopefully. I would like 4 cards. Yep, we're going to go ahead and take it. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but that's all right. I think we're going to take it. Two and one more. Thank you so much, Spirit. And next up, we are going with the Enchanted Love Tarot. I would like 3 cards from this beautiful tarot deck, Spirit. For our Scorpio friends, what do they need to know? What do they need to hear? What is going on with their lover? Is there a message their lover needs to get to them? Is there a message their loved ones need to get to them about their lover? Do they need to get a message to their lover? What's happening? Actually, yes. Yes. Yes, thank you. Possessiveness, ooh, 4 gems at the bottom of the deck, which we did not draw, so maybe we are avoiding that. That's a good sign that neither you or your lover is possessive. However, it could play a role. Magician, before we start shuffling the Nicolette Ceccoli Tarot. And if I chopped up the beautiful artist's name, please let me know in comments. I've asked that in past videos and no one's corrected me to date. Spirit, same intention, please, for our lovely Scorpios. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? What is going on in their love relationship when they are drawn to this reading? Thank you very much, Spirit. All right, so we are going to go with the Hidden Truth Oracle. We are going to ask for a couple of cards. We'll see what comes out. Spirit, same intention, please. What does Scorpio need to know? What do they need to hear? What is going on? We're just going to go with the 1. That's what feels right. Alrighty, ready. And Lover's Oracle. Spirit, same intention. Please provide divinely guided messages. I do feel that one. Last but not least is the Ceccoli Oracle. Spirit, please continue to provide one more time divinely guided messages for our lovely Scorpios. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear during this love reading at the time that they're drawn to it? Thank you. Actually, I think I want to keep my tigers, eye, heart, rat, bear. If you have stayed with me during the shuffling and drawing process, thank you, and I'm sorry for being boring. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right, my lovely Scorpios, we are starting out with 4 vigilance. So we are definitely keeping an eye out. This doesn't necessarily mean it's 100% related to your lover or your relationship. It could just be a characteristic of yourself or your lover. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is time to give to yourself. Okay, a very heavy message about spending time alone, and I was drawn to pull that. Okay. I hide behind material things. I hide behind material things. So that, of course, could be you or your lover, or both. A lot of times lovers are very much alike, right? Okay, so we're starting out with 10, the Wheel of Fortune. And I will get back and be detailed about the cards. All right, and we also have 19, the Sun. Very beautiful rendition in the Nicolette Ceccoli Tarot. I love that Sun. Okay. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So somebody is either trying to come in with a message or someone is going to be going out. But that is something that is on your mind, Scorpio. A message is waiting, whether you are on the receiving end of it and you're waiting for it to come into you, or you know that somebody is waiting on a message from you. I feel like you don't really feel that you are getting the support that you should from your lover, or vice versa. Okay, take it how it resonates. But there isn't, I feel like somebody I almost feel like you or your person don't know how you or they will react at certain times. I feel like with this characterization of the wheel, you see the pins, and of course she's on, it appears that she's on a dartboard. And I mean, we've all seen those where they spin them and somebody's throwing knives, and I just feel like you or they never know where things are going to land. And the other, whether this be you or whether this be them, they have a really good outlook on things, or you do. You know, everything is going on right now. So one of you is blinded, you or them, and you know, blinded by the sun because you think that it's all good. You think everybody's happy. They're the ones that hide. So whether this is you or them, the material things goes with the sun. This person is about material things and does feel that possession of material, very nice material things that just came in. You know, I think that material things of value, I don't think that this is a situation where the more you have, the happier you are. I think it's what it is that you have in your possession, the value of what you have in your possession is what makes you happy. And maybe that's why the feeling of you never know how things are going to go is within the counterpart. The Hierophant tradition. Okay, talk about spending time alone. That is something that you or they have been thinking about. Just taking time to yourself because things aren't quite you don't see them this 100% the same way that the other person does. And the other person, I feel like, is a fair weather fan of the day. I feel like most of the time they're fantastic, wonderful people. But I do feel like this wheel is you, or again, it could be them. But I'm going to go with you, Scorpio. You are this lovely individual on this wheel, and at any time, you feel like at any time this person could go off a different path than what they normally are on, and you aren't sure how to take it. You aren't sure at that point what direction to go into. I do feel like the vigilant card is your counterpart, or again, it could be you if the tables are turned. But I feel like the 4 goes with the Sun. In tarot, which we may see, we may pull it, the 4 of Pentacles is about greed. And it's about holding on to what you have. And I feel that if this person, your lover, feels that they don't have control over what they have, or they can't get what they want, that things just, again, make you feel uncomfortable. And I'm feeling like that is why you're getting the Knight of Wands, because you're always waiting for something to come in, whether it's good news or bad news, but you're always hopeful that it's going to be good news from this person as far as what it could be how the end of their day is. Excuse me. Their work day may depict the mood of the evening, and that may be part of your Wheel of Fortune as well. Your sunshine here may be dealing, maybe their career deals with finances or not. Again, material things. They're very particular. They're very, I want to say, they are very detailed. They're very vigilant in their investments and their ownership of certain things. They could be realtors as well, real estate investors, investors of any kind, or again, that could be part of their career, could have something somewhere along the lines to do with finances, or maybe even auctions. Okay, maybe not, but I don't feel that this is like a hoarding situation, or, you know, oh my goodness, the more that I have, the happier I am. I feel like if things don't go well with what this person wants, then that will depict your day, and you're waiting for that message to come in. Now, I could be wrong. You know, we're still only almost halfway into this reading. So 2 of Shells, romance, okay? So the 2 of you are very romantic. As a lover, I feel like you two fulfill each other romantically. Not necessarily emotionally and mentally, though. I think there's some unrest for you. So, in this position, we have the Strength card, which is understanding. In this position, this is how others see you, my lovely Scorpios. They see you as a very strong individual, very understanding individual, very patient person. You've definitely, you're in a very strong relationship with all of these trump cards, these major arcana cards here. Your love for one another is extremely strong. But this person is, oh, I'm just going to say it, they're moody. And you love them. You know how they are. You do, I feel like you choose to continue this relationship with them because your love is very strong. It is very strong. maybe with the first few messages of being time for yourself, and then we have the Hierophant come in. That could be Spirit's way of saying maybe you need a little mini vacay for yourself, and that could either help your lover understand that they can't always, you know, that they just need to get over it sometimes, that life is what it is, they can't always get their way. But by the same token, you spending time by yourself isn't about getting back at them either. It's about communicating with them and telling them what you need, telling them how you feel. So we're getting 11, the Standing Stone. My, oh my, oh my, with all of these major arcanas already. So of course this is about justice. With the Standing Stone, not only was the Standing Stone really about court and bringing someone to legal justice, but it was also a place where people gathered together to discuss a concern and to evaluate a concern. Eleven is a very good number. With justice, there is balance. It does shed light on the concern. So perhaps if you shed light to your lover on your concerns, then your relationship will be more balanced in that respect. Six of Pentacles, yep. So you're getting the Six of Pentacles for your next message. And in this position, this is your potential future, yours and your lover's potential future together. Now this card does stand for many things. It stands for generosity, being in the position to be generous. It stands also for people wanting handouts, and then those who aren't necessarily asking for handouts, but you want to give them a hand up, a helper. It is also about receiving. You and your lover do both feel like you do give each other enough love. So I feel like your future is, you two are going to be giving each other that time, the attention, whatever it is that you need. That could be your future. And we're getting the Green Man, which is the Fool. Sorry if the light is glaring. And this is really, again, another, I have to say, another major arcana. You're just right full of them, my lovely Scorpios. So with the Fool in this position, that is something that is really connected to you and your lover and your actions, whether individually or collectively. So before I get any deeper into that or any other thing, let's see what we got here. Okay, so we are ending with the Lord of Shadows, which is the Death card. This is a very, for all intents and purposes, a lovely Death card. Okay, so there's a few things that I want to point out. You see this absolutely beautiful butterfly who is fluttering above. Now, this may be the Grim Reaper, or this could be the person who has maybe, you know, recently passed on to the other side, or this could be an ancestor's spirit looking on to these visitors of this area. They went to the well. So this gentleman, and this, it appears to be a son, is leaving the well after filling their bucket. You've got the butterfly, which was at one point a caterpillar and transformed into this beautiful butterfly. I feel like this depiction of this gentleman and this little boy is about you two as a couple, and your angels are watching you. Your cup will be filleth. Your bucket will be filled, and you will be walking off happily together, connected. And the concerns that you have had, or currently do have, or may have in the future, are going to be resolved. So getting back to the full, Spirit is saying that you two continue your very loving, romantic, whimsical relationship. Communication. Sit together. Discuss what is going on with you, inside of you. Why you feel like you're on a spinning wheel. And your relationship will continue to flourish. So they have their quirks about them. They're a little greedy. They're materialistic. But it's also, I feel like, part of their career. It affects you emotionally and mentally, but the love is strong and communication just needs to take place. So with that said, my beautiful Scorpios, I hope that you all have a wonderful day. If this did not resonate with you, please check out one of my other videos. Please tap that like button and leave a kind comment. Until next reading, take care. Bye.